Hey folks, what's up? Check it out. So today we're going to cover this topic about what happened here at Madison Square Garden. So let's share that. Give me a second while I get that on screen. Okay, we're almost there. Yeah. Okay, check this out, folks. We're going to give you a little background on what's going on here, but let's just see. Here we see that we're at Madison Square Garden, and you could see that we both have the MAGA hats on. Okay, check this out.
So check it out, DGL7 live in the house. The thing is that no one's all good, no one's all bad. And sometimes people out here that's doing the good work. This is unfortunately rampant in the campaign industry. Some people find out they're volunteers, they weren't supposed to be volunteers. Tell me what happened right here.
So what happened is Elon Musk decided to create a super PAC called America PAC, which he has funded over $7,500 million of his own personal money into. His super PAC, America PAC, then hired Blitz Canvassing, a vendor of theirs, as well as Blair Group Consulting, to hire canvassers like myself to go and knock doors for President Trump in key battleground states. I was in North Carolina. We were supposed to make $25 an hour. We only made 22. I was very vocal about it from the beginning, and I ended up being fired. So I tried to bring it to the PAC's attention. I said, I think the PAC would like to know what Blitz Canvassing is up to, what Blair Group Consulting is up to. What did they do? They ignored me. So then, this used to be my ex account, Knocking for Trump. I went to Elon's town hall to ask Elon, hey, why is your PAC ignoring the canvasser that was fired after not being paid properly by Blitz Canvassing? They kicked me out of the event. They kicked me out of the event first, and then that's when I posted that. But I'll show up at the next town hall. Even if I'm not there, my question will be in that town hall. And I want to know, Elon Musk, why is your PAC ignoring the canvasser that was fired after not being paid properly like Blitz Canvassing? What did America PAC do? In response, they sent me a cease and desist.
Okay, wait a second. We're going to come back to that in a second, but I want you guys to see. Sorry, I clicked the wrong button over here. Let me share that again so I can show you guys some things that's going on here. Now, it's not as simple as it seems. There's actually a bit more going on. Let me see. Where is Let me reopen that. Give me a second. Now, the thing is that I did some research on this topic. It's not as simple as she says.
The thing is that no one's all good, no one's all bad. And sometimes people out here that's doing the good work. This is unfortunately rampant in the campaign
Okay, that's
industry. Some people find out they're volunteers, they weren't supposed to be volunteers. Tell me what happened.
Okay, here. Oh, stop. Okay, wait. Stop. Okay. That's what I did before. Okay, let's play on this. Okay, I have to pause next time, I guess. Okay, so let's pause that. Yikes. Okay. Sorry, folks. Just a little bit of juggling here going on. Okay. No. This auto resize is killing me. It's okay. Let's go like this, man.
So check it out, DGL7 live in the house. The thing is that no one's all good, no one's all bad. And sometimes people out here that's doing the good work. This is unfortunately rampant in the campaign industry.
Okay, so you can see right here that her shirt says Elon Musk said this. And then it says, sorry, so many dumb things happening. Working on fixing. But the America PAC, about the America PAC to me on Twitter or, X, knocking for Trump. Okay. So the thing is, let's take a look at what happened with the, because like I said, it is a little bit more complex than she's talking about. Let's see what's going on there. But there is some issues of just overall working for these campaigns that is important that gets brought up here. What she says is true, so let's take a look at over here. Let's share this screen over here. Okay. Let's share this other thing. Okay. Share screen. Okay. If I Google the words, knocking for Trump and the America PAC, you can see that Elon Musk did actually respond, right, to the America PAC. Sorry, so many dumb things working on fixing. Can't find too much else. I need more than this, America PAC. Had you read the application, you would have seen everything I've been saying. Okay. So, America PAC knocking for Trump actually respond to the America PAC. Okay. But the thing is that this account has been deleted. Oh, okay. It's from a suspended account. Interesting. That's nice. It's a little broken. That's for the person that you're the one who have to deal with as much as you already have on your plate. I have no idea what I just read. Yeah, this is not what's being talked about. How rude to stand behind her president at his rally pointing your printed shirt. It's not about you. Well, she's trying to get this issue addressed. So, the thing is that because of the way that this community works and just pays attention to the superstars and the celebrities at the top, everybody else is considered, or, especially people at the bottom are considered expendable fodder. And while they say they're going to help normal people like us, sometimes it doesn't happen. Now, it may not be as simple as performed. Let's take a look at something else as in terms of what happened here. So let's take a look at this news story over here. Okay. So this is what she didn't say. Let's look at this one over here. Revealed Trump ground game in key states flagged as potentially fake. Data suggests canvassers linked to Elon Musk's America PAC falsely came to have visited homes of potential visitors. Trump's campaign may be failing to reach 1,000 voters. They hope to turn out in Arizona and Nevada, with roughly a quarter of the door knocks done by America PAC flagged by his canvassing app as potentially fraudulent. Fake door knocks when canvassers fail to claim to have visited a home could present a serious setback. So they try to track it using a phone app, right, that gives a location. But apparently they believe, I haven't seen the evidence yet, but they believe, it's probably true, honestly, I'm going to talk about that in a moment, that 8,511 doors were flagged on the unusual survey logs. They're claiming that there was probably some type of a location spoofing. Location spoofing, software. So people they like to play Pokemon Go, and they don't want to actually have to walk all around, so they actually spoof their location, and they can pretend like they went to these doors and knocked on them when they actually didn't. So one canvasser working for this canvassing appears to have marked doors from a Mexican restaurant in Globe, Arizona. Right? So there's weird data coming out here. There's another one that was marked by his GPS sitting at Guayo's On the Trail restaurant half a mile away from the doors he was supposed to be hitting in Globe, Arizona. And the canvasser was recorded marking voters is not home 2 blocks away from that apartment. So, and I've actually seen this myself. Just working, I actually put out a, let's see, do I have a Substack over here? Where I literally talked about this actual phenomenon, saying, you know what, this is really the best that they can really do. Take a look at this over here in a second. Okay, here is actually, let's see this one over here. This one was, this event, by the way, you saw that lady was speaking at the Madison Square Garden. And here's actually something I sent out to my team. Let me actually share this one over here. Okay. So this one happened before, not long before, but this happened on October 7th, right, of 2024. And a lot of people say, oh, yeah, we can't win this campaign because they have all this money, right? But it's not the money that wins the campaign, it's the votes. And I said this on October 7th before I ever met this lady at this Madison Square Garden. Now, here's what I say, though, right? She will spend money she gets at this event on advertising to send people door to door to get petitions and to talk up her campaign. And that's what they spend the money on. If someone is paid, they can and will slack off or do a poor job. She just has to do the best she can with what she is given. Okay? So there's people out there who say, oh, yeah, I volunteered for the campaign, blah, blah, blah. They got to do all this stuff for me. They're not going to tell you to your face, right, that there's people slacking off. But as someone who's worked the streets a long time, I've seen people from other campaigns, all chilling at a restaurant. I didn't say anything, right? They were the competition. But I've seen them all chilling at another restaurant, right? My team knows better to do that around me. They know I'm really enthusiastic about the cause that I work for. So they will not get away with me. You know, I will go into that like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm gonna get your ass out here. But you know, also they could go and stop and have arrest too. So, you know, but people can abuse it and go too far with it. They can get paid. And this is unfortunate reality in the campaign. Dead serious. So this is something that I addressed within my own team. And this is actually something that maybe she might be actually involved with it, maybe not. But it seems weird that she would actually go all the way to Madison Square Garden, do all this other stuff without actually, you know, if there is some proof that she was guilty or something like that, it would be unlikely, I believe, for her to go to these lengths to try to get these things addressed. Not only that, but you could see also from that last thing that I shared over there. I showed the Twitter right there. Let's go ahead and share that again. You could see that she actually went to stand behind the president at the rally, pointing to a printed shirt. That's pretty extreme. And also, you can see that she also talks about being, all right, that's pretty blatant with the shirt. She went to the event. Let's look at the video again. And she has like that necklace right there. So we're going to talk about that in a second. Ooh. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. You see this little necklace that she has here? Okay. I had a yellow wristband. That yellow wristband put me in the seats. I had a pretty darn good seat. You guys can watch the thing, but she's actually either on the floor, and she's actually, this implies that she's VIP. Now let's look at what the VIP got and didn't get. We're going to talk about this. This is another thing that is not really being talked about. So, okay. So here's something interesting. Now the thing is that because of some of my work before with the Trump campaign, at first I was offered a chance to go and meet at a meet and greet with the president and get invited into that. But then some shuffling happened around, and then they decided to make it a VIP experience where they decided to cut out the people that actually do the work on the ground, right? And they tried to make it into a money-making operation, which I, you know, to pay for work like some people get paid to canvas, and that money is necessary, right, for some things. So the thing is that there was actually something called Ultra Mag Experience where you can give almost $1 million. Dang. Okay. You get a private greet, you get a round table, you get a photo opportunity. Okay. VIP reception, the rally, post rally dinner with Senator Vance. Now, did anybody give almost $1 million? I don't know. It's possible. $250,000 to $500,000. Right. You get to meet with the president, VIP reception at the rally. Okay. I was supposed to get the VIP reception at the rally. Post rally dinner with Senator Vance. That's not for me. Right. So you can see that these things happen. Photo op, $100,000 to $200,000. They're not going to get into the VIP reception. No, they do get in the VIP reception. What do they get? Photo opportunity. They're not getting into the round table. What is this round table? Not really sure exactly what this round table is. Private greet at the round table. Okay. Anyways, you can see we keep going down to $50,000. Right. Photo opportunity. They're missing out on the post rally dinner, right? But they still have the VIP reception, the photo opportunity. Then they have the VIP reception for $35,000, right? The MAGA 24 experience and the VIP reception at the rally. They look at 12, right? Tickets, and here they get 2 tickets, right? So really, let's see, it's really $2,500 each to potentially get into the VIP reception. So, unfortunately, I didn't make it into the VIP reception, but I heard actually at the event, which probably will not be discussed, the VIP reception people, right? People that gave $5,000 or $2,500, right? But if you think about it, people split this particular thing to get their ticket to see, actually, you know, maybe take a picture with the photo with President Trump. If not President Trump, then, you know, other people who are, you know, Elon Musk or Hulk Hogan, or just get to hang out backstage with the peoples right there, like the VIP reception. So this thing actually here was they never got that VIP reception. They got their floor tickets, right? They got their enhanced seating. They did not actually get there. So we're going to see if they're going to refund some of this money right here. Okay, we're going to see. So on both ends, right, people are dealing with a tough situation here. The thing is that you got the companies that are hiring these workers, and some of the workers are ripping them off. They're not sure exactly who. And this lady here may have been caught in the middle, but the fact that she has potentially $5,000 or $2,500, right? Or maybe she was sponsored, I'm not sure. But somehow she's actually able to get enough money to, you know, get one of those necklaces. That's a $2,500 thing right there just to have that necklace, I believe. So we'll see if she watches this. We'll see if she actually can come on the program sometime and speak for herself. I'm quite interested in people that are actually a lot of candidates come and go over the years. I think even if Trump wins, he'll be gone in 4 years, and I want to have have a working relation with someone who's actually going door to door knocking in North Carolina. That's very, very important. A swing state probably will be a swing state in the future, and will be necessary for playing this game on this level. So let's see. Okay. Anything else here? Let's go back to her testimony because she said some other important things that I want you guys to see. Let's see that. Okay.
Some people find out that
Not being paid properly by them canvassing. They kicked me out of the event. They kicked me out of the event first, and then that's when I posted that. But I'll show up for the next town hall. Even if I'm not there, my question will be in that town hall. But I want to know, Elon Musk, why is your tax for the canvasser that was fired after not being paid properly by good canvassing? What did America PAC do? In response, they sent me a cease and desist. And so I can no longer speak about my ex, or they'll follow.
Okay, she may have actually been the one. It seems like in the video she's saying that she complained about some issues. She may have been the one who would brought the issue to light about the fact that canvassers were not really doing what they're supposed to be doing. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe she was the one, right? We're really hard to tell. But from watching her behavior here, let's watch again.
They kicked me out of the event. They kicked me out of the event first.
You see where she takes that deep breath right there? That's because she's trying to prepare herself. She feels so disappointed. She's obviously traveling around the country trying to get in and push this. That could be her trying to set up the campaign. Who knows, right? But I just want people to really understand certain things about what's going on the ground as in terms of canvassing.
Before election day, because that's what
I do watch the Federal Election Commission stuff, right? So that's how I know that certain people got paid and some people
this
didn't.
is rampant. What you just talked about, I
I'm
know
only one of many within this that has happened.
what you said is rampant amongst the whole, like, I don't know how long you've been doing like canvassing, but I've been doing it for a long time. It's unfortunately quite rampant.
Both sides.
Yeah, it happens a lot, and they say that for the workers, they're really not. I appreciate what you've done. Once again, it's up to us. They make a lot of people sign NDAs, and there's
Oh, they did. And you know what I told them about that NDA?
Okay, yeah, these NDAs. This is a huge problem and a growing problem in this community that's not really being talked about. That's because both sides, the Democrats and Republicans, and also even third party, this is really going rampant. In fact, it's so bad that even now delegates are being asked to sign NDAs. Delegates. This is unprecedented. I think in data, we were sharing some information. A lot of times the will try to keep their workforce or their own canvassers siloed off from each other, not really talking to each other to share information. They can share bad information, right? As in terms of, how to off the campaign and like do the location spoofing, or also like fight against these NDAs. Here once again what she has to say about that, right? And you could see that it kind of like I found it strange that she can talk about these things because it's standard practice these campaigns to make people sign NDAs, which honestly, what do you have to hide? Why are you signing things saying that I'm not going to talk about certain things? Stop signing those NDAs. I don't sign NDAs. Sometimes people use that as a reason to try to stop me, but I'm gonna make these arguments. I usually end up working for them anyways because I'm hard work and they know that I'm really honest and I get a lot of things done. But these NDAs are very troubling.
Appreciate what you've done. Once again, it's up to us. They make a lot of people sign NDAs, and there's
Oh, they did. And you know what I told them about that NDA?
Yeah.
I don't care. I already violated. And you know what I told them when they cease and desist letter me?
Yeah.
I said cease and desist.
no. I don't sign NDAs as a matter of principle because I already know what's up. You know what I mean? So yeah, all right, Trump, hell yeah, all right. So I'm being kind. So check it
So
out.
do not sign the NDA. Is just I just want you guys to know that. Just do not do that. Yeah. Okay. Let's take a look a little bit about Blitz canvassing, and I just wanted to look them up and see exactly what they were all about. So let's take a look at this one. Okay. She said America PAC, that's going to be Elon Musk's largely self-funded issue right there. And as in terms of that, you know, I don't think there's really anything guilty there, right? It is kind of like dark money, whatever, dark mega, right? But really, he's playing within the rule set. So here we could see Blair Group, right, says that we turn research into results. Our team prioritizes proven techniques like door knocking, things like that. There is also another group called Full Strategic Services. Okay, this is run by a guy named David Blair, who's the director of the Conservative Leadership PAC. Right, so he has his own PAC, but they're getting funded by another PAC called the America PAC, which is run by Elon Musk, right, to do this work. There's also the Blair Consulting. So let's see if we can bring up the Blair Consulting right quick. Okay, so here I also share this other thing. Let's take a look. Here's Blair Consulting. We can see that they blitz canvassing, right? And if we go back to see who we are, or let's just go back to the main website, right? It's the industry leader in field operations, canvassing, signature collection, petition management. This is what they spend the money on, right? Oh, they're beating us with the money. What do they spend the money on, right? If they're spending the money, but the money is being spent on canvassers who are ripping them off, who are slacking. You cannot buy integrity. You cannot buy loyalty, and you can be outnumbered and outmoneyed and still win your races if you have the right team that's really dedicated and not lying and pulling off BS. On their front page, they say all of our canvassers undergo a strict background check, have intensive project-specific training. We have zero tolerance fraud policy on both canvassing and signature gathering. So it seems like this company here was impacted by the whole shenanigans going on regarding the manipulations of what was going on in the campaign. Let's also share. I did try to look up. I googled different results to see. Once again, this lady is actually high value because if she's in North Carolina doing the work. If she's honestly doing the work, right? If she's not honestly doing the work, that's concerning. But someone who actually did rip off the company, I personally find it unlikely they would go to these great lengths to appear and to keep pushing the issue. But then again, right, on the other hand, I also find it suspicious that she has $2,500 to push this issue, where if it's really about the money, right, then the chances of it being addressed is kind of low, I think. So seems kind of odd. So Republicans are trying to raise alarm about Trump's this is not the one. Told to lie about being paid as canvassers. No, Blair Consulting not paying canvassers. I try to look them up, right? And there's nothing really talking about this. Let's take a Blair Group. This may not be the same thing. Let's take a look. It talks about there. Promise 1K a week with the stipulation of knocking on 150 doors per day. What is not disclosed, they choose the neighborhood you work in, and neighborhoods look more like ranch subdivisions or something. Houses too far apart to hit the mark. Of course, that's the point. And then you get less than $1 per door. Paid transportation hotel is also not completely transparent. You don't find out you have to share a room until you check in, and if you have a medical emergency situation, it requires to leave before the campaign is up. Unless you have knocking on enough doors to cover your ticket home, you're told to find your own way. This can't be legal. Even 1099 contract workers have reasonable expectation of safety. So run in the opposite direction. Yikes. Okay, excellent company. Great learning opportunity. That is something that can happen as well too. The companies do not really want to share the list of the voters. They don't, right? But we've actually open sourced something called Rent My Block, where we've actually made the voter database available to the public. And last night I was in a talk with a independent candidate in the Greens who's actually for $100 got the voter database for California. We're going to collect that information and actually pool it together and start a national voter. There's already something called a national voter registration database where people who, like myself, who are activists, do not have to rely on the PACs and the corporate blah blah blah, right? We can actually create free repositories of information for ourselves and share that amongst each other. So we are not. The thing is that, right, these canvassers, when they start out, or especially volunteers, there's different tiers, right? And the thing is that people who are, there's some work that's easy and very productive, like talking to people that have already been proven to be voters, people that have already donated to campaigns. And the people, it would make sense that you wouldn't put someone who's brand new to canvassing or fundraising on those calls, because they're going to screw it up. They're just not as experienced. They're not as smooth with it. They just don't have as good results. So the people that are the highest paid really end up going and having those discussions versus the people that are actually, volunteers. Once again, they're given the lowest yield work, the people that are not really productive, and they're never given the actual data themselves. So they're just to be replaceable grunts. And a lot of people don't really understand it, and the industry doesn't really talk about those things. And I can't really blame them 100% for that either, right? Because honestly, there are workers who are ripping them off. This lady does seem to be putting herself into this post from a suspended account. Okay, he did reply, so many dumb things happening, working on fixing. Let's see if they can. Okay, could technically apply to this, but he's basically just cut it off, right? And everything has been deleted. So how is how president added value point to print shirt is possible. I wonder if she was October 5th. Oh, did she? No, it was more recently. So this was not at the it was not at the rally in Madison Square Garden. So I think this is just quite interesting. Let's see if there's anybody in the chat right here. I do have actually let's bring this up in the here. I have a series where I talk about addressing issues as a campaign worker. Okay, let's go to this one over here. Okay, activist training videos, right over here. And you can see that why volunteers should be aware of NDAs and paid consultants. So I made this 4 years ago. All right, and we can see that these things are still happening. Then with the police frontline activist perspective, checking out ResistBot. ResistBot right now is being used by the Democrat Party to actually pump their campaign. Is quite disturbing. I should actually make a comment on this, right? Ranked choice voting, star voting, things like that, right? So this is a good series right here, and this will be added to the series in terms of providing more information about how difficult it is after the campaign's over to get paid, right? Sometimes these consulting companies just disappear. And Blair Group Consulting, who heard of that, right? The company could go fly by night. There's another company called Accelerate 2020 that's also around the Tulsi campaign. And let's take a look at that. Also, there's weird things going on there too. Okay, and let me take a look at the FEC. Yoda, what up? Nick Bonnet, Power Bottom. Gary Boosie, you're hilarious. Yeah, Discordian Qbert, that's hilarious. I got pics of you on drag. You ain't hard. Okay, go ahead, show it, man. I want to see. That'll be hilarious. Okay, let's see. So where's the Accelerate 2020? Okay, so FEC Accelerate received in the 24 election cycle 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 about $5.8 million. Damn, $5.8 million. When I try to look at it though, it doesn't. Before, nothing would pop up. Oh, it did pop up now. Okay, Team Kennedy gave them $5.8 million. Interesting. Marianne Williamson gave them money. Nikki Haley gave them money. Interesting. Tim Scott gave them money. Interesting. When did they actually get paid by Marianne Williamson and Nikki Haley? A Democrat and a Republican, hey? I think they're getting signatures. They started to come in 2016, but they call themselves Accelerate 2020. It's a little weird. They had nothing in 2016, nothing 2018. 2020 is when they get paid by Brock Pierce Tulsi, right? Only $300,000 from Tulsi. But now they're racking up from $300,000, right? 2022, Brock again. Okay. Little money, and all of a sudden, millions and millions of dollars pouring in, right? Before they were getting, Marianne Williamson paid them as much as almost Tulsi. Well, 370,000. It may be Tulsi paid $100,000 more, right? Over $100,000 more. So there's some weird things going on, and to get $5 million contract, this is really, I think this deserves some examination. Some weird things are going on. So I might actually see Bobby Kennedy tonight. Interestingly enough, we have a chance to see him. We're going to see if my ticket gets cut. And let's go back to the chat right here. Ma Tulsi RFK. I found your OnlyFans GWL. I don't know what GWL means, but okay. Who is this guy, Gary Busey? Hang on. Give me a second here. I'm check it out. This guy seems familiar. I think I have internet person before at some point. It's not really. Oh, 3 watching. Interesting. Give me a second, folks. I'm just going to see if I can get some information on this. Gary Busey's channel is actually, there's nothing there. So, okay. Could be a troll account, whatever. Fine, go ahead. All right, so just think this is interesting to relate. And anything else really to say? Gary Busey may be from the Tulsi squad, or he may be actually a LaRouche, right? They got a bunch of young kids now trying to do the work, so they don't like how I busted up their recent posh ass what is it called? Their posh Midtown. They had a brunch with Scott Ritter. So this is just something to realize about what's going on with the whole entire the stuff behind the scenes, right? So hopefully I can get back in contact with that lady. Hopefully she watches this and sees this, and we can get more information about exactly what went down here, as in terms of the. Let's close this out. Hopefully we'll get more information about what's going on with this whole entire people who's working on the ground. If she was actually, if she deserves to be fairly paid, then I hope she gets that. If she ripped off the company, we'll find out more. Okay. Now I'm downtown right now. If you want to throw hands, homeboy. Okay, well, whatever, Gary. Okay, I'm gonna see you when I see you. I'm not hard to find. I'm not hiding behind some kind of fake picture. So go ahead, Gary. I'll see you when I see you. All right. So basically, I think that's it, folks. God bless. Thank you. Oh, it's still on. Okay. Just wanna. I guess I'm just gonna end it here and say, anything is possible, right? It's possible she could be paid by the Dems. Once again, how does she have $2,500 to get into the? Maybe she's just personally so incensed about what happened, right? We got to see. Um, but there's a lot of reality as in terms of if you want to work for the political stuff, you need to know what's going on. Yeah, this person Gary Busey's probably either paid to try to cause problems. Let's see, could be. Why would they? I'm downtown if you want. Why would they try to instigate like this? Right? Interesting. All right, let's end it here, folks.